Thursday tip, lads, coming from me. So I'm going to tell you why, when people lose weight, they always put back on weight. Firstly, you have to understand what happens when you get fat or when you put on weight. Two things happen. Okay, one, you get a load of body fat in your body. Everyone knows that. That's easy. But the second thing that's after happening, which is the reason you got all the body fat in your body, is that you lost your lean mass. Okay, for some reason or another, where it's emotional habits, nutritional habits, or physical habits, or lack of physical habits, you lost your lean mass. So your metabolism slowed and your body starts to accumulate fat. And now you're overweight. So to get back to a healthy weight, two things have to happen. And unfortunately, people only consider one of them. And that's why most people who lose weight eventually get fat again. One, you have to get rid of the fat. That's the easy bit, lads. It's so easy to get rid of fat. Well, not easy, but, it's well doable. Get a bit of help, it's easy. You see what our guys do in a 6-week challenge. Most of them will do a stone, some will do 2.5 stone in 6 weeks. So, and that's just all fat loss. That's all it is. Very little muscle has gone on the body there. But the second thing that you have to do, and this is the essential thing if you want long-term results. If you want short-term results, just get rid of the fat. It'll come back, which will feel good for a little while. But if you want long-term results, the second thing, which, let's face it, everyone wants long-term results. No one wants to lose weight and get fat again. You feel even crapper then. Second thing that needs to happen is you need to increase your lean mass. Now, unfortunately, this is a little bit more difficult. Not even more difficult, but it takes more time. Okay, you can't put on a stone of muscle mass in 6 weeks. As good as we are in Diddy Calls Fitness, you cannot do that. That would take years. Okay, and basically that's the truth. Increasing your lean mass takes a long time, and you have to be consistent with it. So if you choose to, do a program, lose a lot of weight, feel great, and then decide, right, I'm not going to do resistance training anymore. I'm going to run, I'm going to cycle, I'm going to swim, I'm going to do whatever. Do you know what I mean? Cardio. And you're not going to do resistance training. You're going to get fat again. All right. You need to keep doing resistance training because slowly you're increasing your lean mass, your muscle, the portion of muscle and the density of your bones, which increases your metabolism, and that basically future-proofs you and make sure that you do not put on weight again. As I said, though, that takes more time. It's harder to put on muscle. It's way easier to put on fat. Fat's so easy to put on. You know that. But muscle is much harder to put on, and it takes work. And that's why people in the gym work. And I work my ass off every week in the gym, training. And the guys that go to my gym work their ass off every week, and they see gains. And they're slow gains when it comes to increasing lean mass. Fat is easy. Eat a diet, cut the crap basically, and move your body 3 times a week, and you'll see great results of fat loss. But adding lean mass to your body is a lot more difficult. You've got to train harder, you've got to be consistent, and you have to be eating enough protein and stuff. But it's so worth it because now you future-proof yourself. Remember, most people who lose weight will get fat again. You could be one of them, or you could know some of them. You're probably one of them. Listen, we've all put on weight before, me included. However, when you take into consideration not just burning fat, but the most important component, which is increasing lean mass, and the only way you can do that is resistance training, so lifting stuff, like we do in Diddy Calls Fitness, barbells, dumbbells, kettlebells, body weight, calisthenics, any sort of stuff where you're putting your body under pressure that's not just cardio jumping around. And for me, that's the most important type of training. I'd take that over cardio any day, just because of the health effects and the aesthetic effects that you get from it. And that's why I focus so heavily on it in the gym, because really that's what people want, is they just want to look good in their clothes. So that means they want to do resistance training, whether they know it or not. Most people don't care. They're just like, Dinny, make me look good. But the key is you got to keep it up. All right. Now the good news is, do you want some good news? Here's the good news. Once you get the pump, all right, once you add lean mass to your body, all right, once you've served your time, like an apprenticeship, in the beginning, you get paid feck all in your work. You're doing the most work. You run around, you're fecking going to the shop for the lads. I've done an apprenticeship, so I know. Okay, year 2, you get a little bit more money. Year 3, you get a little bit more money. Year 4, last year in the apprenticeship, you're getting more money. But then as soon as you're qualified, boom, you get double, and you're on savage money now, and you're doing feck all. There's apprentices running around after you doing everything. That's what resistance training is like. In the beginning, you're breaking your ass, and you're like, nothing happening here, nothing changing. Next year, month, whatever. Now, I see something tiny. I see a tiny difference there. Once you serve your time with it though, and the longer you do it, your resistance training 2, 3, 4 years, now you see big pump. Now you see big differences. It's so easy. If you want to put on muscle mass, you just increase the amount of time you train, and you'll fire muscle onto your body. Okay? But it's like a sliding scale. It's like compound interest. The longer you do it, the more you get in return from it, if that makes sense. Or the apprenticeship analogy, that you got to serve your time. Initially, it's just tough. And that's why most people will quit and give up, because they're not looking, they're looking for the quick way, the fast way, and they've lost a bit of fat, and they think it's great now I've lost fat. I can just go back to my old ways, and I'll walk it, and everything will be grand. But unfortunately, those people will get fat again. Well, Not all of them, only 99.5% of them. Which is most of them, you know. You have to laugh. I'm in this game 10 years. If I took it too seriously, my head would be wrecked, because I'd be like, lads, you're going to get fat again. You got to stay doing it. But you got it. You got to stay with resistance training. It's the missing component why most people will put on weight again. And it's a sliding scale of return, in that the longer you do it, the better you get, results you get. Do you know what I mean? When you're at it. For a while, you just go to the gym, you get a massive pump, and you're not doing as much training as you used to a few years ago, but you're getting a better result because you have some lean mass on your body and you don't get fat again as easy. Sweet! So that's the key, lads. Lean mass is the baby. Don't take steroids. That's a shortcut. You'll have terrible mental health, and when you come off them, you'll be even fatter than you are now, because that's what happens. And I'm sure you've seen people, a lot of trainers have gone that route and now they're miserable, and it's bad buzz. So again, that's a cheat way. It's a quick way, and it doesn't work and cause you more pain long term. Just put the hard work in, like my guys in the gym do. Put the head down, be consistent, slug it out, lift stuff, and you'll be grand. Alright, that's your Thursday tip, lads. If you enjoyed it, thank you. Give it a like, a share, a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you need any help, if you want to get a big pump going, if you want to start resistance training for long term results, give us a shout. Denny Collins Fitness out.